person. Here, first you have to learn about the who is an assessee, and next what? Person, and third one, previous year. Previous year. What is the meaning of previous year? That previous year is the preceding 12 months period to the relevant assessment year. What is the meaning of assessment year? యాక్చువల్గా ఫైనాన్షియల్ అకౌంటింగ్ మీరు చేసేటప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ జనవరి టు 31st డిసెంబర్, ఐదర్ ఫస్ట్
March
ఏప్రిల్ టు
31st.
31st మార్చ్, ఫస్ట్ ఏప్రిల్ టు 31st మార్చ్ అంటారు కదా. సో హియర్ ఆల్సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ దిస్ వన్ ఇస్ 2025 to 26 అసెస్మెంట్ ఇయర్ అనుకోండి. మీరు అంటే 25-26లో హ్యావ్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ద ట్యాక్స్ అనుకోండి. Previous year means what? 24-25. That means 1st April 2024 to 31st March 2025 is the assessment year. What is the, sorry, previous year. What is the assessment year means what? 1st April 2025 to 31st March 2026 is the assessment year. Here, previous year and assessment year. Which year? When you calculate the tax is called assessment year. For before the assessment year is called previous year. Is it clear? What is the meaning of previous year and assessment year? Last year is the nothing but last year is the previous year, current year is the assessment year. Now I think it is clear.
Yes, ma'am, it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for the assessment year for the assessment year of assessment, what is the assessment year అని అంటే మీరు ఏమంటారు? 1st April 2025 to 31st March 2026 is the assessment year. Previous year means what? 1st April 2024 to 31st March 2025 is the previous year. So 24-25 ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ ఏమైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ చేసి దిస్ ఇయర్ హ్యావ్ టు పే ద ట్యాక్స్. దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ కరెంట్ ఇయర్ ఈస్ ద అసెస్మెంట్ ఇయర్, ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ ఈస్ ద లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఈస్ ద ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్. ఓకే, ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ ఈజ్ అండర్ సెక్షన్ 3 and assessment year under section 2 subsection 9. In examination, if you know about the correct section, in that case only have to write the section. You don't know about any section, you leave it. Just you have to write the definition of the what is the meaning of assessee, person, previous year, assessment year. Okay, these are all income tax terms. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. Income. As per Income Tax Act, income means under section 2 subsection 4, as the income of a person is taxable, it is necessary to know the meaning of the income. So any profits and gains of business or any dividend, you know about the dividend? What is the meaning of dividend? You know the shares, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the meaning of share?
When you invest a company gives
In between two partners. Sharing
company
money.
gives some dividend, ma'am.
In between
Two partners.
two partners, sir. In partnership form or company?
In both also, no, ma'am.
Share, partnership share means separate. Oh, you know the stock market? Stock market. You have BOM subject na? Business Organization Management.
Yes, ma'am, in third sem.
Yeah, in third sem Business Organization Management. Organizations in first part, types of organizations, sole proprietor, partnership, joint stock company, like that, na?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, in that How to form partnership firm? Two or more partners, two or more persons, they gathered and investment some money
Yes, ma'am.
like that, na? So how to start the company? Same like that. Company, how to invest? Joint stock company.
It collects small parts of money in the form of shares.
Yeah. So what is the meaning of share?
Share mean particular percentage, ma'am, ratio, amount of.
It's
Knowledge.
the equal
And,
parts of cap
yeah, I
unit.
will tell. Yeah. Company, for example, they want to invest 20 lakhs amount. That 20 lakhs divided into 2 lakhs each unit is 1,000 rupees or 100 rupees uncount. That they divided into 2 lakhs units. Na, the 2 lakhs units is called share. That share is, each share is 100 rupees and 20 lakhs. Na, so that is the reason on shares who are purchased the shares, that person is called shareholders.
Shareholder.
So they get dividend.
Shareholder get a dividend.
Yeah,
Okay.
now it is clear what is the
Yes.
meaning of dividend. So here, income, as per Income Tax Act, dividend is considered as income. Okay, so profits and gains of business or profession, any dividend, any the value of the, in the case of salary, any house rent, and any capital gains. What is the meaning of capital gain here? You have separate chapter for this. Okay. Next, any money related to rent, that money is considered as income from house property, like that. These are all comes under income. So what are that? What is, who is an assessee? Who is the person who is considered as person as per income tax? And previous year is what? Assessment year is what? Income is what? Out of five, the two questions, short questions important. ఈ five లో కంపల్సరీ మీకు two short questions వస్తాయి. Again I repeat, assessee, person, previous year, assessment year, income. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
These are all terms of income tax, and also for short questions, important question. Okay. Yeah. Next topic. Just now we discussed about direct and indirect tax. Now, main, what are the differences between direct and indirect tax? I will send one pic for this. Yeah. వస్తుందమ్మా, షేరింగ్ అవుతుందా? Is it share?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. These are all main differences for direct and indirect tax. So see the first one. The direct tax are levied on income or wealth of a person as such. If affects Rich person, that is low income people, need not to pay the tax. What is the meaning of this? Just now we discussed that income tax is comes under direct tax. There are some slabs. Slabs means, for example, last year, up to last year, who are generated income up to 2,50,000, no need to pay the tax. Above 2,50,000, they have to pay the tax compulsory. So here again, they decided into three types of slabs. What are that? Senior citizen, non-senior citizen, super senior citizen. So who are comes under non-senior citizen, senior citizen, super senior citizen means below 60 years. Below 60 years comes under non-senior citizen, and 60 to 80 years senior citizen, and above 80 years super senior citizen, like that. Senior, non-senior, super senior, depends upon citizenship, you have to pay the tax. So that's the reason here low income people need not to pay the tax under. Low income people, who are comes under low income people means below 2,50,000, that one is old regime. Now, new regime is up to 3 lakhs. Who are generated income up to 3 lakhs, no need to pay the tax. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, when you come to the indirect tax, the indirect tax are levied on manufacturer or seller of goods or service provides taxable services. Both the shift the tax burden to the next purchaser. Yes or no? And finally, to the consumer by charging a higher price. In other words, it affects substantially on the proper section of the people only. So next, the tax bearer knows the tax liability, time and amount of tax to be paid. When you file the when you returns the returns of income tax, you know the how much amount you have to pay the tax. That is the reason the bearer knows the tax liability. But in the case of indirect tax, they don't know about the how much pay the tax for any soap included tax. They given only, for example, MRP is the 50 rupees for that soap under, including tax under. You don't know about the how much tax you have to pay. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Next, increase in tax rate may reduce savings and investment by the public, and increase in the rate will help the control the inflation. When you pay the higher people, when you pay the tax, that the lower people not pay the tax now. So that is the reason the inflation is decrease, and increase in the tax rate is bound to reduce consumption, and it helps in intensifying the inflationary position of the economy. Automatically, when you pay the inflation is increase in the tax rate, the inflation is also reduced in the case of indirect tax also. And in the case of direct tax, there is a scope for tax evasion. What is the meaning of tax evasion? Here, tax evasion means, for example, any cinema you see black money and raiding అవుతుంది ఇవన్నీ వింటుంటారు. What is the meaning of that? Actual, they generated income more than the accounts purpose. But
Corruption.
when you file the returns, they didn't want to share the total amount of what they occur. So that's the reason tax evasion is occur in the case of direct tax, but in the case of indirect tax, no tax evasion. Next, the government has to establish link with every taxpayer. As such, the cost of collecting to the government will be higher. When you collect the income tax, the rule, the establishment income tax department and so many persons, so like that, when you collect the income tax, the government will expenses to higher, but in the case of indirect tax, lower expenses for government. Okay. Next, and Ability to pay taxpayer is unknown into account, thus satisfy the principle of equity. And both rich and poor have to pay the indirect tax. Only in indirect tax only pay the higher income people, but in the case of indirect tax, both rich and
Both
poor people they have to pay the
pay.
indirect tax. Is it clear? This one is direct and indirect tax, important long question. They give distinguishing between direct and indirect tax. How to first you have to write the definition of the direct tax. After that, indirect tax. What are the differences like that? Clear?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. These are all today we discussed only introduction part now. So what is the meaning of tax, types of tax, functions of tax, terms of tax, in terms of tax, and also types of tax law, what is the differences between direct and indirect tax?
Right, right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Next, yeah, I will share one more pic for you. 1 minute. Yeah. Just now we discussed about the senior citizen, non-senior citizens.
super senior citizen.
So here, what are the slabs new regime? Up to 3 lakhs, no tax. So who are gain the income up to 3 lakhs, no need to pay the tax.
Yeah.
Next, after 3 lakhs to 7 lakhs, they have to pay the 5 percentage of total income. So what is the meaning of total income? 1 minute. Yeah. What is the meaning of total income? How to calculate total income for individual? So your subject is income tax now. That income tax calculated on individual. Okay. In person, first as per income tax per in person means individual no. Just now we discussed person includes as per income tax individual, partnership firm, AOP, company. Are you clear? Are you follow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
So in our income tax, have to calculate individual income. Come to
Yes,
the
ma'am.
point, individual income. So here each individual, how to calculate the total income. So here in our, when you calculate total income, in your income tax, there are 5 heads of incomes. 5 heads of incomes. What are that? Income from salary, income from house property, income from profits and gains of business or profession, income from capital gains, income from other sources. How many? five heads of
Mhm.
incomes. So
Okay.
these five heads of incomes is your syllabus. Got it
Yes,
a point?
yes, ma'am.
So you have, when you calculate total income, first you have to calculate each heads of incomes. That means five heads of incomes. After that, when you total five heads of, total the five heads of income, that one is called gross total income. What is that?
Gross
Gross total income.
income.
From gross total income, you have to deduct the deductions. What are the deductions? Deductions under section 80C to 80U. There are so many deductions are there. That one is 80C to 80U. After that, when you from gross total income, when you deduct deduction under section 80C to 80U, after that you get total income. On total income, you have to calculate the tax liability. What is that? Tax liability.
Ability.
So here, when you say senior, non-senior, super senior, and there are so many slabs now. So up to 3 lakhs, no tax now. So what is the meaning of 3 lakhs? How to decide the taxable income, total income? That one is, if the total income is below 3 lakhs, no need to pay the tax. If 3 lakhs to 7 lakhs, you have to pay the 5 percentage of tax. And 7 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 10 percentage. And 10 lakhs to 12 lakhs, 15 percentage. And 12 lakhs to 15 lakhs, 20 percentage. Above 15 lakhs, 30 percentage. Like that. After that, after the calculation of the tax liability, again, one more important point, you have to pay the health and education cess. Health and education cess. How much percentage means 4 percentage. Okay.
Okay.
Next, if search and also surcharge also is there. What is
Sure.
the meaning of surcharge? Means whose total income exceed 50 lakhs, that comes under surcharge. Here, surcharge also depends upon incomes. They have to pay the tax. Next class, I will tell in detail about the surcharge. There are surcharge
Ma'am, the
and rebate.
topic which unit, ma'am? Such as.
First unit only, when you calculate total income, your book is 22, 23 na?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
There are slabs are different. That one is old book.
Okay.
This year, your assessment year 25, 26, previous year is 24, 25. 22, 23 means that one is for assessment year 22, 23 and 21, 22 previous year paper. Theory part is same, but uh, there are rates are different now.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm. I think in your textbook up to 2 lakhs 50,000 nil, 2 lakhs 50,000 1 to 5 lakhs 5 percentage, 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs 20 percentage, above 10 lakhs 30 percentage, like that. Yes, sir. Oh,
Okay, ma'am.
are you see the textbook?
Yes.
After my class, you can see the book.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
I followed the just what is your what are the topics? That's all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, these are all introduction part only, block one only.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So there are so many differences in slabs and also citizenship. How to I discussed only how to calculate the total income, what is the meaning of total income, what is the meaning of gross total income, what is the meaning of tax liability, how to calculate total income, how to calculate tax liability.
Okay.
Clear? So here for individual total, how many heads of incomes? Five heads of
Five
incomes.
years.
When you calculate for example, x is the individual, If they want total 5 heads of incomes, ఉండాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. If they get income from salary or
Salary.
income from profits and business or profession only.
Okay.
One more, why? When you say the why person, they get only income from house property and income from other sources only, like that.
Okay, ma'am.
So they get only two incomes. The two incomes, when you add, that one is considered as gross total income.
Gross
Is it
total.
clear? Gross total income. When you deduct the deduction under section 80C to 80U deductions, kuda make separate sections are there, separate deductions. I think third or fourth chapter lo, make third or fourth block lo, that one is comes under. So here, what is the meaning of gross total income? Means what? Total 5 heads of income. After that, from gross total income, you have to deduct the deduction under section 80C to 80U. After that, you get total income. Total income or taxable income. Total income anna, taxable income anna same.
Okay.
So on total income, you have to calculate the tax liability. How to calculate tax liability means here depends upon citizenship. Senior, non-senior, super senior. Again, one more important point, residential status.
Residential status.
Residential status, one more topic. I will discuss tomorrow that one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, depends upon residential status, depends upon citizenship, you have to calculate the tax liability. Tax liability means what? How much amount you have to pay the tax to the government. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, one more topic here. Income, exempted income from tax. Which income exempted from tax? This one is very, very important for long question. Income Tax Act 1961 under section 10. Okay. Are you clear? Voice is clear, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Under section 10 is very, very important. Incomes exempted from tax. Which incomes exempted from tax? There are so many, I think in your textbook also exempted from tax. Now, I think when you see your syllabus, just now I met. Already I have. Yeah, when you see the syllabus, definitions, unit 2, definitions, previous year, illustrations, capital and revenue. That one is not considered as. Yeah, unit 4 is the residential status. I will discuss tomorrow this one. And one more topic, capital and revenue expenditure also is there in our. Mhm. Yeah, exemptions is, I think, block 3. Okay. Block 2 లో residential status ఉంది కదా. So now we discussed about the capital and revenue. 1 minute. So completed to the first block.
Yes, ma'am. Capital and revenue.
1 minute. Yeah. What is the meaning? Actually, You know about the in accounting non-profit organization, no? No, non-trading concern. Non-trading concern.
Trading.
Huh? Non-profit organizations. Commerce students only, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Non-commerce, commerce.
Commerce, ma'am.
Mm.
After
So, what happened? In non-profit organization, you prepare revenue, receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account, balance sheet. Now you got
Yes.
it, huh?
Yes.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
In
that
that capital, subscription,
um
sports, related to sports. In that case, capital receipts are capital payment, specific
payment.
donations.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Now you got it, huh?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is the meaning of capital and revenue expenses means here? Which expenditure, irregular and non-recurring expenditure is called capital expenditure. What is the meaning of that? Irregular or
Regular.
casual or non-recurring expenditure. For example, when you purchase an asset, for example, purchase of machinery, purchase of furniture, these are all comes under which expenditure? Capital expenditure. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
The revenue expenditure means regular
Regular
or
income.
recurring expenditure is called revenue expenditure. For example, salaries, rent, have to pay the monthly, na?
Receipts. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Regular payment. Regular
Regular.
payment is considered as revenue expenditure, and which one is comes under irregular expenditure considered as capital expenditure. Okay. And
Yes.
one more, this one also important long question. What is the differences between capital and revenue expenditure? And one more differences is that revenue expenditure benefits for less than a year. For example, rent paid, monthly rent paid, and any telephone charges. These are all below 1 year only. But
Mm,
in the case of capital expenditure, benefits for more than a year.
okay.
Okay, more than a year. Well, for example, when what is the example of capital expenditure for purchase of furniture? And that furniture used for more than 1 year, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's the reason that
It
one
is
is
only
considered
one
as
shot.
capital expenditure that benefits of more than one
Um,
year. But in the case of revenue expenditure, benefits for less than a year. Okay. And
um,
one more different. If expenditure is incurred on assets to maintain the present efficiency, then it is revenue expenditure. So what is the example for this? Any repairs of machinery. Repairs of machinery
machine.
also comes under which expenditure? Revenue
Revenue
expenditure.
expenditure.
If any addition of the machinery uncommon, for example, if the expenditure is incurred to improve the earning capacity,
Capacity.
then it is called capital
Capital
expenditure.
expenditure.
So, for example, manual run machine is converted into power run machine.
Mm,
Manual run machine converted into what? Power
Per
run
run.
machine.
um,
So addition of the machine, so that's the reason that one is considered as capital expenditure.
Capital expenditure.
Repair of machinery is
Revenue
revenue
expenditure.
expenditure. Additional of the machinery is called capital
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 expenditure.
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 So if the purpose of purchase is to resell, then the expenditure is revenue expenditure. For example, purchase of goods. Purchase of goods, you have to how to when for When you purchase within the 1 year, if you want to sell, in that case, that one is considered as revenue expenditure.
Okay.
If the purchase is not to resell but to use in the business, then it is called capital
Capital
expenditure.
Expenditure.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Next, one more different. A payment made to discharge revenue liability is a revenue expenditure. For example, compensation paid for breach of business contract. Any contract breach of contract. You know the breach of contract in business law, na? Any
Yeah.
compensation paid to that one is considered as revenue expenditure. But a payment made to discharge capital liability is capital expenditure. For example, compensation paid for breach of non-business contracts. So that case, that one is considered as capital expenditure. And one more important, if payment is made to earn an income, it is revenue expenditure. For example, earn an income means when you pay the wages, salaries, rent paid, that incurred to get sole distribution. Na? So that one is considered as revenue expenditure. If payment is made to acquire the source of income, that one is called capital expenditure. For
Okay.
example, expenses of goods from a manufacturing company. From who? From manufacturing company. In that case, that considered as capital expenditure. And revenue expenditure is shown in income statement, but it is shown in balance sheet. Manam, when you prepare the receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account, that receipts and payments. 1 minute. When you prepare the receipts and payment account, from receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account, all capital expenditure comes under balance sheet only, not income from income and expenditure account. You know about this, na?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's the reason here only income statement లో revenue expenditure వస్తుంది, but capital expenditure comes under balance sheet only. These are all distinguish between capital and revenue expenditure and differences between capital and expenditure. Long question is very, very important. So today, uh, direct and indirect tax differences, capital and revenue expenditure differences, these two are important for long questions. Clear?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, introduction part lo, what is the meaning of income tax? Who is an assessee? Who is considered as person? Assessment year, previous year, and income. How to calculate total income?
Gross
Got it?
income.
ఇవన్నీ పాయింట్స్ డిస్కస్ చేసినాము. We
Yes,
discussed
ma'am.
the points. So in this short questions లో compulsory out of 5, that means assessee, person, previous year, assessment year, income లో ఈ 5 లో 2 questions compulsory short questions లో వస్తాయి. These 5 are very, very important. 5 definitions, differences, 2 differences, important for short and long questions. Introduction part, theory part. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Tomorrow we discussed about the residential status.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Today onwards only you started the online classes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Today.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Any doubt?
Ma'am, in this third block, we are having another question, no, ma'am. Capital receipts and revenue receipts. Difference
Yeah,
between.
that one receipts.
Yes, ma'am.
These are all expenses.
Okay.
When you learn about the capital gains, income from capital, there are total 5 heads of incomes now.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
In fourth head of income is capital gain.
Capital gains.
In that
Some
time,
differences ఒకసారి చెప్తా.
what are the differences? Which
ఆ,
differences?
differences question మ్యామ్ అది ఏంటిది
Yeah, distinct
ఇండైరెక్ట్ అండ్
differences.
Direct
Ah,
or indirect tax.
Yeah, differences between direct and indirect tax,
Okay,
differences
ma'am.
between capital and revenue expenditure.
Capital and revenue. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thanks.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Any doubt? Any doubt?
How
Shall
many
I leave?
classes will be there, ma'am?
I don't know. Just now I got tomorrow. Yesterday only I got the message. I will. For fourth sem, how many classes?
Ma'am, total 6 classes we have up to January 4th.
Yes, ma'am. January 4th.
Tomorrow you have, na?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
we have.
Mm. Yeah.
Continue 3 weeks will be have, ma'am. Daily 2 days,
Oh,
Saturday, Sunday.
okay. Okay. I will discuss the residential status tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.
Bye. Bye.